You found beasts on the path to immortality when you fed Vilea. You knew in advance when and how many bounty hunters would come for us. Isn't that the ability to see energy? You're right. It is the ability to see energy. But not chi energy, apprentice. What I see is the energy of life pulsating within living things, and this energy can be concealed, as you've witnessed. Recall our first attack. The one who'd set the seal in front of a Seeker's Tavern in Vorend was hiding under a protective canopy. I didn't see the energy, he admitted, and without your tip about the thread, I might not have noticed. The higher a being gets on the path to ascension, the brighter its life energy burns. Yours, for instance, barely flickers, as if you've just embarked on the path to immortality, which frankly is infinitely disappointing. After 2 years of training, I expected more progress. Stand still. I need to check something. The mentor placed his hand on my chest and closed his eyes. After a moment, he opened them and shook his head. No nodes yet. I don't even see the beginnings of them. Your body still isn't robust enough to resist chi energy. You're still weak. How long will it take you to reach the silver rank at this rate? 10 years? The question clearly didn't seek an answer. My mentor often talked to himself. What troubled me was something else. Mentor, if you can't see the world's energy, why can I? You said it yourself that I wasn't a spirit absolute. You're a mental absolute, and I know next to nothing about them. Never did I imagine heading into Tier 0 that I'd encounter my first apprentice there, especially one like you. One thing's clear. We need to test your ability thoroughly to understand its limits. You see me, a Taoist at the master stage, as a black spot absorbing all energy. Yet you spotted an artifact made by a nascent god-level Taoist. This raises many questions, which you'll answer right after we deal with that group of demons approaching. The mentor gestured towards the horizon, where several specks were moving closer. They were too far for me to consider using my spirit vision on them, but the task was clear. The mentor wanted to see if my vision worked on objects and creatures alone, or also on beings on their path to immortality of a similar rank to mine. The Taoist himself didn't say so, but I remembered the writings of Huang Lung. Knowing an enemy's ascension stage, along with all their nodes and meridians, granted a Taoist a huge advantage in combat. Each technique used specific meridians, and if an opponent lacked certain connections, they couldn't use any of the corresponding techniques. I closed my eyes and submerged into the world of glowing forms. A dense energy construction enveloped me, and I grinned. The mentor had employed the spirit armor technique to protect me from harm. He'd never mentioned always shielding me, and I had no way of seeing it before. This was my first meditation during combat, especially in a fight where the mentor would allow an opponent to get within striking or throwing distance. No distractions now. I was genuinely curious about what my spirit vision could unveil. I felt I had discovered another reason why free-roaming mental absolutes didn't exist in the world. We simply saw too much. People got killed for a fraction of that.